Alright guys, welcome back to the Hearts Football Manager 2022 Career Mode. It's episode 21. We're getting close to the end of the season. We will approach the split by the end of this episode, and things are getting close. We're still level on points with Dundee. 55 points between us. Nothing can separate us apart from our superior goal difference. Rangers are 6 points ahead of us, but we have a game in hand. They're going to be really hard to catch now. We'll have to give our absolute all. I'm hoping we can do it, but it's not going to be easy. And we have a 7-point gap over Hibernian, who again, they could still catch us, but again, it's not going to be easy for them. So at the moment, it's looking like a battle for third between ourselves and Dundee. I'd be absolutely fuming if we lost it to Dundee for third place. But stranger things have happened. I've still got a bit of hope that we can get second. And of course, we still need to look over our shoulder for our rivals just in case, you know, they have a strong end to the season. But speaking of strong ends to the season, our form's actually pretty good at the moment. Since we lost to Rangers 3-2, and let's be real, we lost that game in the 93rd minute thanks to Kamar Roof goal. We've been great. We've won 1-0, 4-1, a 0-0 draw in the league, 3-0, 0-0, 4-1 and 3-1. So we have been really good, and if we could have just scored in those games where we kept clean sheets, then yeah, it would have been great. We'd have won every game in a row and would have been a lot closer to Rangers. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Our games before the split are Livingston, Ross County, then Hibs. That Hibs game could be absolutely massive. But as for Rangers, the team that we're trying to catch, let's look at what their fixture list looks like before the split. I think they've got Celtic and Dundee to play. Yeah, they do. So they go away to Dens Park, and then they've got Celtic, and then St Johnstone, and then St Mirren. So St Johnstone and St Mirren, they ain't playing the great at the moment. But I mean, Dundee and Celtic, you'd like to think that there's points there that Rangers could drop. So that's what I'm hoping. That's what we've got to hope. And yeah, all we can do is keep winning and just hope that Rangers keep losing, even though they're not losing. It's been a while since they lost. To be fair, second half of the season, Rangers' form's been great. And had they shown that at the start of the season, they'd be top of the league, no doubt about it. But they were just really bad at the start. They allowed Celtic to get a big gap. And that looks like it's going to be enough for Celtic to win the league. But yeah, I mean, if Rangers win their game in hand, they're only 6 points behind Celtic. So that's pretty mad. But enough talk about that. Let's get into our game. We're taking on bottom place Livingston today. So I'm expecting big result for sure. I think we can go and easily take care of them. Cochrane out for this one. Halliday is not fully fit to come back yet. We do have quite a lot of injuries. Lorente, not fit for this one either. Cochrane, like I said, not fit. Who else is not going to be playing? I mean, there's a lot of players that aren't really. Scott McGill, he's now 20. I've called him up because he's too old to play for the under-18s, and I think he could be a decent player for the future. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm actually going to stick him on the bench because Aaron McNeff, I think he's going to leave us at the end of the season. It looks like he's arranged to join St Mirren. We've got a lot of players now leaving. We've got McNeff leaving. We've got Walker leaving. Herring's leaving. I've got a bunch of players leaving. So really, I don't really see the point of giving these guys much game time. And if I can work towards the future, then that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to put McGill on the bench. Whether he starts or not, we don't know. He might not. We'll just have to wait and see. Woodburn. I think Woodburn's going to start. I think we'll just go with this team here. This is the team that started the last match. It did well. I see no reason why it cannot do well again. Cammy Devlin. Yeah, I'm going to keep Dominic Ball in there. I think Dominic Ball's been doing well. Ginnelly. Can we take Ginnelly out? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, alright. We'll take Ginnelly out. We'll give Woodburn a chance. We'll see what Woodburn does. And that's the team we're going to go with. And that's the team that's going to be taking on Livingston. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we can do. Scott McGill needs a short number. We'll give him 23. Why not? He can get number 23. It's a good number as any. I doubt he's going to complain about it. Be a bit lame to complain about a short number. I mean, who actually cares what number you're called? As long as you're getting game time, like, you shouldn't really care if you're called number fucking 10 or number 110. Let's see. The fans expect a win. We're favourites and should we win this comfortably? That didn't seem to do anything. So obviously that was obviously the wrong tactic there. But here we go. We're going from left to right then at Tynecastle. Let's see how we go on. So it's pissing down with rain. Look how heavy this rain is. Ball out to Michael Smith. Smith has to come back to Dominic Ball, who I've been very impressed with since we signed for QPR. I'm actually considering about maybe changing our formation up next season so we can play free in midfield, just so I can get Dominic Ball into that midfield, because he is a good player, and we're so blessed in the midfield with Devlin and Benny as well. So I am contemplating maybe changing to a 4-3-3, where we just kind of go with 3 central midfielders, and I think having Ball, Benny and Devlin in there, I think that would be a super strong lineup. Especially in games where we want to be more attacking, I think that could maybe perhaps work better for us than the 5-3-2 that we currently play. But we'll see. We've got plenty of time to change things about. Here we go. Woodburn out to Mackay, into Nongelay, shot blocked. We will get a corner though. It's going to be a corner. Nongelay ready to take it. Don't agree with that. He should be in the box, surely, the big striker. But he wasn't. He took the corner, and it led to absolutely nothing, and there's Ball. Just there to see out the danger. Fantastic player, fantastic signing. Kingsley, Nangeli, oh what a ball, it's out to Barry Mackay now. Barry Mackay can score and puts a hit. Well, that's not very good there. Barry Mackay has tried to chip the goalkeeper and he's put it over the crossbar, and he really should do better. Terrible finish, great ball though for Nangeli. Fantastic ball actually, playing him right through there, but unfortunately just couldn't direct it on goal. Shame. Bob Anderson, good save for Craig Gordon. Craig Gordon called upon there. To be fair, Craig Gordon hasn't really done much in the last 6 weeks, because we have barely been facing any shots. We've actually been playing so well defensively that Gordon hasn't had much to do, but as I say that, he's had to pull off 2 good saves here. Bruce Anderson, twice in the last couple of minutes, has been through one-on-one and forced Gordon into good stops to keep the clean sheet alive here, and it's another good save for Gordon. So Gordon, I said he hasn't had much to do. He's had a lot to do here in the last couple of minutes. 3 decent saves. Dundee United have took the lead against St Mirren. And now the game seems to have quieted down. 25 minutes in. Not a lot happening. I think we'll encourage the team here. Good challenge for Ball. Benny then steps in. Intercepts it. Gordon back out to Suter. To Michael Smith. Smith back to Suter. John plays it over to Devlin. Benny out to Kingsley on this left hand side. Kingsley, can he find Woodburn? He can. Woodburn looks for Barry Mackay, and oh my god, Barry Mackay hits it straight at Striek. That's shocking, man. Barry Mackay, how can a guy that scored 19 goals this season, how can he miss from there? It doesn't make any sense. It just does not make any sense at all. But he has missed, unfortunately for us. And it's still 0-0 here. This is not a game I expected us to have problems in, but at the moment we're struggling to find the breakthrough. Kingsley then with the throw in. Come on, Devlin. To Benny, Halkett. Having to go all the way back to Craig Gordon here. Ball, Suter. Mackay, Smith. Smith gets beat past Forrest. It's still Smith. Nongelay heads it over. Oh my god. Right, why can't we just take the lead? Turnbull missed a penalty for Celtic, and that is half time, guys. So, alright. I would have preferred to have been winning by now, but obviously we're not. Let's point the finger. I don't know how we're not winning, but keep on top of it and we'll get a reward eventually. That seems to have pleased everybody. So let's see how we get on in the second half then. We're going to go to attacking, I think. In the instructions, we're going to up the tempo and go slightly more direct. And yeah, we'll see how that changes then in the second half. But yeah, no, we've actually played alright. We just failed to take the lead. Failed to get the breakthrough goal. Brophy has scored to put St Mirren level, and I think they've just scored again straight after that with McGrath. So Eamon Brophy and McGrath combining to give St Mirren a 2-1 lead over Dundee United in the space of a couple of minutes there, so that was good for them. I think I'm going to make a few subs now. We're probably going to bring on Cameron Devlin here. Who are we bringing on here? I don't know. Who am I bringing on? I'll bring on Cameron Devlin. We'll make that one change. Shout. We're going to demand more here. Let's demand more from this team. If we've got any hopes of catching Rangers, we cannot drop points here today. It really is that simple. We must win this. And at the moment, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We need to... well, who can we bring on? Josh Ginnelly. I'm going to bring on Josh Ginnelly. I'm going to bring on Josh Ginnelly and maybe Jamie Walker. Yeah, I'm going to bring on Jamie Walker and Josh Ginnelly. Just two changes. See if anything happens. We'll get back to the instructions and we're just going to go more direct then. Up the tempo. And see what happens. Celtic have taken the lead now thanks to Welsh. Aberdeen are still drawing 0-0 with Hibernian. We've contained Livingston to pretty much nothing since they had that, third chance against Craig Gordon, but we just haven't really created much ourselves either. Suter with a big ball to Jamie Walker. Now this could be an opportunity. Jamie Walker, Kingsley, Stephen Kingsley now down this left hand side. It's Kingsley. We need him to get a ball whipped in, and he does get one whipped in. It's not great. Falls back to Devlin. No, Devlin whips another ball in straight into the hands of Striek. And now we have 10 minutes remaining. I'm going to berate the team now because we need something to happen. Ball it to Josh Ginnelly. Josh Ginnelly! He's brought down in the box. Michael Smith blocked, for fuck's sake. Oh, when we need a penalty, we don't get it. And then Livingston won a free kick. And Dominic Ball here could be in trouble. He picks up a yellow card. Nonjale, corner to Hearts. Ball whipped in. Devlin, edge of the box, back in. He puts it wide. I can't believe Devlin's shot for there. I mean, the centre back taking a shot for there. Thought he was just going to whip it back in. He decided to try and score. Very optimistic. Now it is Lewis for Livingston. It's very central. Oh, Craig Gordon, what a save. What a save there for Craig Gordon. I think it's another good save there from Craig Gordon. It's going to be a corner. Former Hearts man, Jason Holt, to take it. He's going to whip it in. We need to clear this and hopefully try and hit on the counter. Taking his time. Finally, it comes in. It's headed away. Lewis will be first to it. Lewis goes back to Fox and Ginnelly with interception at ball. And that's that highlight gone. I just don't see anything happening now. Is that it? It could be all over, guys. Going to go as direct as we possibly can here. But it doesn't look like we're getting that one last chance that we need. 3 minutes added on time. Are we going to be saved? Are we going to get a late goal? Or are we just going to draw 0-0 at home? We're going to draw 0-0 at home. Very disappointing. I mean, credit 13 shots, 5 shots for Livingston. But it wasn't enough. Disappointing. Yeah, I mean, we should have won that. At least the players don't seem too upset. They seemed a bit motivated by the speech, but man, we should be beating the likes of Livingston at home. There's no real excuse for that, especially in a game where we'd created more than enough chances. Momentarily, we bring the gap to Rangers down to 5 points, but all that means is they have another chance. So They have 2 games in hand now, and if they take that, then we are pretty much screwed. Who's this guy here that we're looking at? It's a guy that we could maybe sign on a... Been looking at this guy, to be honest, and he's someone that I might actually look at. His contract expires in 4 months. He's someone that we may actually look at, but we'll see. He's currently wanted, I believe, by a few clubs. He's wanted by Lask, Rapid Vienna, Metz, AC Alkmaar, Troy. So, I mean, he does look good. His stats look pretty decent. So, yeah, Francesco Margiotta. That's a player that I think I might be keeping a closer eye on. But unfortunately, we couldn't take our chances there. And it means that, unfortunately, we have dropped another 2 points, essentially. And that kind of sucks. Ask Director of Football to sign recommended players. We'll do that. Transfer list notification. My client has just been requested to be placed on the transfer list. This is Jacob Davenport. He's on $8,000 a week until 2020. Is this a guy that we were interested in? He's wanted by Motherwell in the contract. He actually seems a decent player. Jacob Davenport. Someone that would maybe be interested in signing, to be fair. But $8,000. Am I going to pay $8,000? Let's see. If we approach to sign him, fringe player only apparently would be. What if we offered him regular? I don't think so. I think we would. Nah, I don't think we can afford them, so that is what it is. I don't think we really need them, though, to be fair, so. And Hearts now unbeaten in 6, although 3 of those unbeaten games have been disappointing 0-0 draws, so, I mean, it is what it is. But look at that, we've only conceded 1 goal in our last 6 matches. And you'd think if you'd done that, then you'd probably have more than 3 wins, but unfortunately we don't, because we just haven't been scoring enough. So it sucks. Some youth candidates have been signed to the club, which is great. Celtic have officially guaranteed themselves a Europa League 2 conference spot, but we know they'll get way more than that. Mikey Yuna is a guy that plays for Dunfermline. I'm not really interested in him. Cook finishes scout and Brown. Reece Brown, 26-year-old midfielder. Doesn't really look that good. I'm not really interested in him. Sol Bamba is a player that we could potentially look at. Unlikely to improve. Yeah, I don't know if we really want him, to be fair. Charlie Owens. Again, looks like another poor player that I'm not interested in. Joseph Pask. Another guy that I don't really want. Keep showing me all these players that we're not really interested in. Show me some good players, for God's sake. But yeah, disappointing 0-0 draw with Livingston. Hopefully we can get a better result next time out when we take on Ross County. Unfortunately for us, Rangers actually drew their last game against Dundee 0-0, but with us not failing to beat Livingston, then it meant that we couldn't take advantage. The gap then remains at 6 points. Rangers still have a game in hand, and it's not looking likely. But they do play Celtic tomorrow. There is a chance Celtic could beat them, so we absolutely need to beat Ross County in Dingwall today and try and bring the gap down by 3 points. If we can beat Ross County and Celtic beat Rangers, then even though Rangers will still have a game in hand, we would get the gap down to 3 points, and then it would at least put pressure on them. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go and do this. Let's get stuck into this game. Let's go and absolutely smash Ross County. Defensively, as of late, we've been doing really good. So we can just keep them clean sheets. We only need 1 goal to win. Surely we'll get that. I think we'll bring in Peter Haring for this game. I just think he's better suited there, playing in that with that three of Suter, Halkett and Haring. Moore, though, should be due back relatively soon. You know what, I actually think I'm going to start Moore here. I'm going to start Moore. I'm going to bring him back in. That's when the defence is at its best. And I'm actually going to try my absolute best to get Moore next season. If I can only afford one signing, if there's only one player I can get in, I'm going to try and get it to be Moore. Even if it's just on loan again. If we can afford to sign him permanently, then that's absolutely amazing. But if we can't, then I will just try my best to... Yeah, I thought Liam Boyce would be back yet, but he's not. We'll bring in Llorente. And that should be it. Llorente probably won't start, but I may bring him on second half here. Or will I start him? No, I think we'll bring him on the second half. Miguel is wanted. Is Miguel wanted by St Mirren? I think so. We're tempted to start Miguel, or at least try and bring Miguel on here. But Ball's been playing well, but I think I am going to bring... no, I can't really bring him in. You know what, we'll take out Benny, we'll bring in Cammy Devlin, we'll give Cammy Devlin a chance. But Dominic Ball's been playing really well at the moment though, so I don't really want to take him out. I like to reward the good play. You perform good, I like to keep you in the team, so I don't really want to take Cameron Devlin out right now. No team talk, I will hand it over to the assistant manager. My last few team talks haven't been that great, so why not? Here we go. Crucial game that we must win. And Ross County then, not much happening with them. Let's see, they're lining up with the 5-3-2. It's pretty basic formation there. We've got a free kick though from Stephen Kingsley. We know he can score these. Kingsley, whips it over the bar. But here, every chance you get, anytime you get a free kick, you know it's a chance for Stephen Kingsley. You know he can put it in the back of the net. And, he wasn't a million miles away there, so it was a good chance for Stephen Kingsley. And it's been a decent start for us. We're going to probably encourage the team now, but it has been an okay start. We'll see how we can continue on this match. St Mirren have taken the lead. They must be moving up the league table, surely. I do feel like... Let's see here. Where is the league table? Oh, there's the league table there. So St Mirren, they're still in 11th, but I feel like they have been performing well as of late. So maybe they were a lot lower than that, but can they get out of that automatic relegate the playoff relegation place? Perhaps, I don't know. Maybe they're beating Motherwell by 1-0. A couple of teams could drop into it. St Johnstone and Dundee United are just about ahead of them at the moment. St Johnstone currently drawn with Livingston. Livingston, if they're going to make a great escape, if they're going to avoid relegation, probably needs to happen sooner than later. They're kind of cut adrift at the moment. And St Johnstone there have just took the lead against Livingston with a Stevie May penalty. So that may just squash any chances of them trying to stay up. We're going to point the finger here, guys. Come on, keep this going. I'm proud. If you keep this going, we can win. We're going to go more direct. We're going to up the tempo. And hopefully we can start causing Ross County problems. I mean, we at least need, with Rangers playing tomorrow, we at least need to win here, man, and at least make Rangers get a result against Celtic. It has to be what we do here. Come on. Why are we playing so shit? Why can't we score? Let's demand more then. Nangeli is currently playing in a 6.9, but I may like to take him off. We've had 8 shots, but nothing really happening. Let's go Ferry attacking. Can we create something now? It's maybe not, though. It's Ross County with the ball. Ball played all the way back to Baldwin. Baldwin into Charles Cook. It's Hungbo out to Folkens. It's Folkens, he's through, it's Folkens. Wow, what a save. I think it was a save actually, or did it hit the post? I was right the first time actually. Craig Gordon did get fingertips on it. He did get it out for a corner. And Ross County didn't do much with the corner, so... Still, as things stand, currently, it's still 0-0 here in Dingwall. And the lack of chances we've created has been pretty poor. Ball to Suter, to Halkett, out to Moore. Stephen Kingsley takes a touch. Still Kingsley. Into Devlin. Nongeli! Oh, come on, what a strike that is from Nongeli. Well, a header, should I say. The cross was superb. I mean, it picked him out. It was a great ball for Cameron Devlin. That is fantastic. That could be a crucial goal that picks us up 3 points here. Delighted with that. Let's go ahead and make some subs then. See if we can... Cameron Devlin, can we take him off after that assist? Probably not. I'm going to bring on Scott McGill. You could argue this is absolute madness, but I'm going to bring on Scott McGill. I'm going to bring on Josh Galloway. We're just bringing on the young boys here. Scott McGill is best playing as a ball-winning midfielder, I think. Okay, so ball-winning midfielder on defend, and we're also going to bring on Fernando Loriente why not? Just to give our man Nonjali a break. Ball and whipped in back post. It's over. It will be a goal kick, and Craigon will take that. So here we go. Galloway and Miguel coming on. Two young lads on the pitch, getting them some game time. We'll get them as much game time as we can this season, and hopefully they'll be better for it next season. That's the plan. That's what I'm thinking. Patton is coming on for Charles Cook. White now is coming on for Samuel, and Clark coming on for Baldwin. Ross County looking to try and find an equaliser. We're going to pray that they don't get one. Still, all the three Premier League games are separated by one goal. Just all three teams are winning by 1-0 St Johnstone, Hearts and St Mirren. But now we're approaching the last final 5 minutes here, so hopefully nothing happens. Hopefully we have a quiet end to the match here, and we will see out 1-0 winners. It looks like we're going to just do it, get over the line. 3 minutes have been added on. I think we should do enough here. The last minute, surely that's going to do it. It is. The referee blows full-time whistle. It is all over. We've done it. McGill and Galloway come on. I wouldn't say they were overly impressive. They didn't really do anything when they came on, but it's a win for us, guys. It's another clean sheet. You can't really complain with that. I'm very happy that we managed to get the win out there. We kept a clean sheet. Got the 3 points. It's pretty much all we could ask for. And I'm glad we got that. And it now takes us within 3 points of Rangers. And that Rangers game is going to be absolutely massive, man. We need Celtic to do us a favour. We absolutely need Celtic to do us a favour. We're 7 matches in a row now without losing, so it's been a while since we lost. The last time we lost was against Rangers, and really we shouldn't have lost that. We just, we conceded a goal in the 93rd minute. It was an absolute sickener that day, but we've responded well since then. Things are looking pretty good now, and we wait till tomorrow. We've got Edinburgh Derby in a week's time. That's a massive game, but there's a massive game before that. It is the Old Firm Derby, and we need Celtic to do us a favour. We absolutely need Celtic to go out and beat Rangers if we're going to have any chance of getting second place. Now, here's a guy, guys, that I was looking at trying to sign. It's Chapman, Harry Chapman. His contract runs out with Blackburn at the end of the season, and I've managed to draw up a contract, and he has accepted it. He's currently on $3,000 a week. I'm going to offer him $3.2 a week, so giving him a £200 pay rise than what he's currently on at Blackburn. And like I said, our transfer budget is absolutely done, so we can't really buy any players. What we can do is sign pre-contracts and loans. And I think this guy has got the potential to actually be a solid player. We do need a winger. If you look at the options that we'll have next season on the wing, it's not great. We've got Barry Mackay, we've got Josh Ginnelly, we've got Josh Galloway, who I just signed, who's like 1 star. He's one for the future, and that's pretty much it. So this Harry Chapman guy, the 24-year-old Englishman, might be our best option. And for that reason alone, I think we're going to go ahead and accept this. Now, the scout says he'd be a superb signing. Apparently, he's already better than Mackay, and he's got potential to be a lot better. So keep in mind, we will not have Woodburn. So signing Harry Chapman supposedly will make him our best winger at the club next season, and he wants to join Hearts. So with that said, guys, let's go ahead and accept it. And Chapman will be a Hearts player, and I'm glad to get that deal over the line. So that's a good wee bit of news, but we could do with some more good news here. We could really do with Celtic pulling out a big win at Ibrox. I'll be the first to admit, if Rangers win here, it's probably all over for second place. If Rangers win here, there's probably a title fight on, and Rangers have won. So there you go. Rangers now bring the gap down to Celtic just to 8 points with a game in hand. If Rangers can somehow win their game in hand, they will go only 5 points behind Celtic. We ourselves are 14 points behind Celtic. I mean, we're there. We're thereabouts, but it's just looking like I think the Old Firm are probably going to be too strong for us. But my goal at the start was to get to the split and still mathematically have a chance of winning the title, and it looks like we're going to do that. So, you know what? I think it's been a pretty good season so far. And once again, we've got more bad news. It's another injury. This time it is Craig Halkett out for up to 2 months with a broken lower arm. That will pretty much end Craig Halkett's season. Very disappointing, but guys, what can you do? What the fuck can you do? Just when it rains, it pours. We've been unlucky all season with injuries. And this is another one that just comes at the absolute wrong time, right before the Edinburgh Derby. Yeah, absolutely got it. At least we've got Moore back, but as soon as we get Moore back, then Halkett gets injured, and it's tough to take, but we'll just have to deal with it. We've got the option of a specialist, doctor, play through injury, or physio. I think we're just going to leave him to the physio. He's going to be out for the rest of the season anyway. He's not. We can't really rush it. We won't get him back in time, so we'll just settle for that, and we'll come the end of the season. We'll see what happens. We'll see how he is, but there's no point really paying more money and trying to rush him back for an injury that we just know he's not going to be back in time for. So it's the final game then. Before the split, we have Hibernian, like we've already discussed, at Tynecastle. Celtic have St Johnstone. Rangers have St Mirren. If Celtic win and we fail to win, then we can no longer mathematically win the title. So the title hopes for us at least could end today. I hope they don't. Rangers have won all their games in hand, so now they're on 68 points. We're 9 points behind them. It's going to be tough, guys, to improve on third place. We've still only got a 2-point advantage over Dundee, but they play in the Dundee Derby today, so hopefully Dundee United can beat them at Tannadice, take a bit of pressure off us, and give us a decent lead over Dundee going into the split, because 2 points in the split when you're up against all those good teams is not a lot. It really isn't. But here we go. Hearts versus Hibs today. We need to get in here, put a good performance. Halkett will not play. Devlin might, or Haring may actually play Haring. He hasn't got many games left, so who knows? We'll go with it. Fernando Llorente will start him. And I think that'll do it. Dominic Ball. Cameron Devlin actually had that great pass in the last game. How can I swap him out? I'm not going to, obviously. And that might do it. I think we'll keep everyone else there as they are, and yeah, we'll go with that. That's the team we're going to go with then. So let's get stuck in, let's do this, and let's go and try and pick up another win here and get ourselves 3 points closer to what looks like now is going to be a third place finish. I can't see us getting any higher than that if I'm just being completely honest. Hibernian lined up with Macy Wood, Porteous, Hanlon, Dodge, Gogic, Mueller, McGuinness, Doyle, Hayes, Murphy, and Nisbet. So that's what the Hibernian team looks like. This is a match we should be winning. Let's make sure we do. I'm going to pump the fists here. Let's see. We all know what our rivalries are like, guys. Let's go out and smash them here. Let's go out and win this one. Hopefully that works. I don't know why the players always walk away when they're coming out there in the wee lineup, but they seem to do it pretty often. There'll be no walking away here. I'll be walking away if we don't win this. Come on, lads. We need to do this. Not a lot happening. 20 minutes in, man. Almost fucking fell asleep. Yet to get the breakthrough. Dundee United are winning. No, they're not. They've pulled it back. They were getting beat. It's now 1-1 in that game. But a very, very quiet Edinburgh Derby here. Rangers are 2-1 up. St Mirren were winning. No luck. We really need someone to do us a favour. St Mirren were beating Rangers, but then Barisic and Kent, 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes, give Rangers the lead. We're approaching half-time here, and one of the probably most quietest games I think we've had this season. And it's not looking good for us, that's for sure. Aberdeen are now winning as well. Alright, here we go. Free kick on the stroke of half-time. Llorente heads off the bar. So close. every time he gets a header, you know there's a chance of a goal. And I thought we had it there. I really did thought we had it, but no, not quite. So, right, we've been a slightly better team, but both teams have been fucking shit, so there's no need to really, take too much from that. I don't like what I just saw from this team. I want to see something else, guys. Show me something else this second half. Show me that you've still got it in you to try and at least push the old firm here. Come on. Keep the title hopes alive. At least take the title into the split. Let's do this. We've got, 30 minutes to try and get 3 points for somewhere. Can we do it? No, I see Macy then fires it up. Haring to Moore. Moore to Cammy Devlin. Kingsley appears to have picked up a bit of a knock. May look at taking him off here. Last thing I want Stephen Kingsley to get a long-term injury. Ball whipped in. It's Barry Mackay. And can you really take off Stephen Kingsley when he can just set up assists like that? When he can set the goals up like that? I don't know. I really don't know. But I think we're going to take him off because he's injured. But it's Barry Mackay, as always. What tactical change? I don't even remember a tactical change. Well, I guess we'll leave that for now. Dundee United have retaken the lead, which is great. That means that if we stay the same, Jesus Christ, if things stay the way they are, then we will be 5 points ahead of Dundee. But look at that, St Mirren, in a game that I need them to get something, and they've just got 2 men sent off. Like, how's that even possible? I know it's against Rangers, but come on. What, next Rangers going to get 10 penalties or something? Just, that's unreal. Suter out to Kingsley again, who's still injured, but still out there, still playing. Whips another ball in. It's going to be a penalty. I think it's going to be Barry Mackay to take it. And I think we're going to let him take it. I think he scored the last 2 penalties he scored. He got 2 in the same game, so we'll see if he can score this one and put the game beyond Hibs. And this Edinburgh derby, he does. Keeper guesses the right way, but it's no good enough to see it. Barry Mackay, that's his 21st goal of the season. It's phenomenal from Barry Mackay, and that is great from him. We're going to make a change here. We're going to... I actually don't know what we're going to do. We might actually just change formation. Let me see here. What can we do? Even if we change formation, I don't really... There's no one... there's no one I can really play at left back. Taylor Moore can't really play left back. No, he can't. Can anybody play left back? Devlin can't really play left back. We don't have any... we don't have any options to play left back here, so... What do we do? What do we do? We might just go back to what we had. We'll just go back to what we're currently playing then. There's no point changing it. I'm going to bring on Scott McGill, I think, for Cameron Devlin. And I think I'll bring on Ginnelly. I think we'll play Ginnelly up front here. No, and that's Josh Galloway. I think we'll play Josh Ginnelly up front. Why not? Just give him a chance here in the last 27 minutes, play him as an advance forward, and I think this game should be seen out. We'll take Loriente off, make sure he's safe. We'll wrap him up in cotton wool so he doesn't get injured. And just try and see out the win. So it's going to be Mackay. Oh, what a strike that is. Macy pushes it away. Mackay, they're trying to get the hat-trick, but it wasn't to be on that occasion. And it will go out, though, for a corner, which Mackay will be taking. Head of the way, it's Dodge. And there's going to be Haring then. Peter Haring penalised for a push. Didn't see much in it. But the referee seen something, so he gave the foul. Nisbet was trying to run onto that pass, but it was intercepted. Thankfully for us, now Mikey Devlin plays it through to Woodburn. Woodburn cuts back to Haring, to McGill, to Devlin. Hart's passed a bit well here. Woodburn back to Moore. Just holding the ball well here. We're in control, keeping possession. I mean, the Hibs can't even get a touch of the ball. This is great stuff. Scott McGill, what a ball that is. Out to Mikey Devlin, he whips one into the back post, and Mackay! Oh, he was just over the bar. Mackay almost getting the hat-trick. Chance after chance here. Thought Mackay was getting the hat-trick, but nah, not to be on that occasion. Go then, ball launched up. It's going to fall for Halberg. It's McGuinness. Oh no, that could be... What's Miguel doing? Scott Miguel, the young man, I don't know what he's done there. That's fucking outrageous for Scott Miguel. You can't be doing that. I don't know what that is, but you cannot be doing it. And this is leaving us in a bit of trouble here, guys. So we're gonna... Like, what was... Seriously, what the fuck was that? Right. Barry Mackay, I don't know, what do we'll do? Play Barry Mackay left back? Sure, why not? Oh, Mickey Devlin's playing in the defensive midfield now. What the fuck is this all about? We'll play Dominic Ball in there. Mikey Devlin. Where's Mikey Devlin going to play? Where the hell can Mikey Devlin play? Do we need to take Mikey Devlin up? We can't even take Mikey Devlin off, so... What do we do? We'll play him here... we'll go with that. We'll try and see that out. But why the hell Scott Miguel just getting sent off like that, man? Unreal. We went defensive. We'll just slow the tempo. Tempo much lower. Let's go direct. I think we'll actually go to very defensive now. See this out. Just shut the shop up. Close the shutters. Don't allow them back in. And then I was right, Rangers did end up getting a penalty, a Tavernier penalty, Rangers score, Rangers now 3-1 up, Celtic are leading St Johnstone by 5 goals to 1, Dundee are leading Dundee 2-1 in the Dundee derby, so as things stand, it looks like everything's going to pretty much stay the same with the top 3, nothing's going to change, apart from some goal difference, unless there's some late goals in these games, and Hibs would need 2 here to change anything. It's Porteous to Doige, to Doyle Hayes. It's Doige gets past his man, he finds Doyle Hayes, it's back to Hallberg into McGuinness, it's McGinn! It's a good touch from Paul McGinn, and Gordon gets something on it and Nisbet puts it wide. Nisbet pretty much had a tap in, and he tapped it wide of the post. Unreal. McGuinness heads it away, and it's going to be ball there. And a lot of time run out here for the green side of Edinburgh. If they're going to make something happen, they need to make it happen now. McGuinness out to Doige, he controls it well. He tries to get a cross in, and again it's Gordon there. Nisbet got something on it, but Gordon was there to stop it going in the back of the net. It's another corner for Hibernian. McGuinness whips it in, and Nisbet again is there, and he heads it just narrowly wide of the post. Four minutes added on time. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to see this out. There's not a lot of time to go here. And that is it, guys. We've done it. We've won another Edinburgh derby. It's another 3 points. It's another clean sheet, even though we went down to 10 men. And we had to change up to a formation that we're not exactly comfortable with. But it was good work. Apart from Scott Miguel, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself, kid. I don't think you'll be featuring much next season. You may just be getting loaned out. He's probably not ready. If I'm being honest, he's probably not ready. So I think maybe a loan move next season is the best thing I can do for Scott Miguel. Connor Smith. It's another injury, man. Connor Smith is out on loan. Out for 5 months. It's one thing to miss the rest of the season, but he'll probably, with that kind of injury, he'll miss the start of next season as well, and it's... Oh, man. It's just shit, really, isn't it? Miguel obviously was suspended. Mackay and I don't know how many. We'll fine him. I'm gonna demote him to the second 11 squad, yeah, because it's tough to take that, man. And he accepts his demotion. Well, he kind of has to. He's not good enough to be in the first team anyway, so it'd be a bit weird if he wasn't accepting it. But here's the Cinch Premiership Championship group then. It's going to be Hearts, Celtic, Dundee, Hibs, Rangers and Ross County. That is how the top 6 have finished. And can't say I'm surprised with some of the teams in there. Probably expect Aberdeen to be in there. That's a bit of a shocker that they didn't make it. But here, we're in there. That's all that we care about. We've still got a chance to close down Rangers. Really, to beat Celtic, we are kind of relying on a bit of a miracle now. We need to win. For us to win the league, we need to win our last 5 games, and we need Celtic to lose their last 5 games. Stranger things have probably never happen, but they may as well happen now. Why not? It's a good time to start. So if they could start losing games now, I would appreciate it. I think the draw has been made, so let's look at the fixture list and we'll see what is happening. We've got, oh my god, Queen's Park went and beat St Mirren, so we've got a Scottish Cup semi-final against Queen's Park. That is phenomenal. That's what you wanted to see. We've got the Queen's Park Scottish Cup semi-final. If we beat Queen's Park, we're in to the final at Hampden and a chance to win the Scottish Cup. That is phenomenal. And then the order that we'll be playing in the Championship group is Dundee, Celtic, Hibs, Rangers, last game against Ross County, and then hopefully after that, we've got one more game, which is in the Scottish Cup after we beat Queen's Park. That's how I'm hoping things go. To find out how things really go though, tune in guys, next episode. I don't know what we're going to... I'll probably play the Queen's Park game as an individual episode, then I might play the Championship groups off camera, or I might just play them, all 5 of them in the one episode and go for like a big massive special end of the season thing. I don't know what we're going to do guys, I'll decide when I get to it, but for now that is it. It was a good episode there. It was, a 0-0 draw against Livingston wasn't too great, but he had to pick up wins against County and Hibs and keep 3 clean sheets. Again, the clean sheets are phenomenal, so let's keep them going guys. And maybe there's a good chance now we can end the season with a bit of silverware. Thanks for watching. That's it guys, till next time. Peace.